Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been 5 months since I've last filmed, but I'm home for Thanksgiving break currently, so I thought that I would just sit down and chat with you guys again. So today I'm going to be filming a college Q&A video, and I just have a few questions here on my phone that my friends have asked me. So for ease, since a lot of people have asked to remain anonymous, I'm going to just keep everybody anonymous. And yeah, so let's just get on to the video. First few questions are just like general questions, like where I go to college and all of that stuff. So the first question is, what college do you attend? And I go to Elon University. And it was not my first choice. I actually almost went to UNC Charlotte, and then the day of the deadline to like get your roommates together and pay the down payment on your room and all that stuff for UNC Charlotte, I actually decided to go to Elon, and that's honestly the best choice I ever made because I got into 3 schools. I got into UNC Wilmington, UNC Charlotte, and Elon. And yeah, Elon was by far the best choice for me because I'm a communications major, I'm StratComm, and Elon is one of the best communications schools that's nationally recognized and it's accredited. So yeah, it's definitely a good choice for me. So speaking of majors, like I said, I'm a StratComm major and I'm minoring in psychology and political science. And that sounds like a lot, but each minor is only 5 classes, so I'm actually going to be done with both of them by the end of this year, so I'll just focus on my major. Do you live on campus or off campus? I live on campus. I live in one of the dorms and I have my own room with 3 suite mates. Have you joined any student organizations? Yes, I have. I'm currently in 2 student organizations. So I'm in InterVarsity, which is a Christian group on campus. It's one of the largest groups that's not Greek affiliated. And then I'm in the Elon News Network, so I'm a copy editor, and I love being a copy editor so much. Like, the newsroom is my second home, so I'm really glad that my professor recommended me to join that organization. Would you rather stay to yourself or go party? I do not party at all, and I'm an introvert, so I would definitely prefer to stay to myself. Okay. Are you overwhelmed? No, I'm not overwhelmed. I really sometimes I get overwhelmed, but at this current moment I'm not overwhelmed. I've been trying to have a less stressful year and not put so much pressure on myself. So yeah. Now I'm going to get into the questions on my Instagram, and I think I only have a couple. No, I have a lot on there actually. Okay, this person asked if I found a lover in college, and the answer to that is no. I do not want to be tied down, and if that sounds bad, I'm really sorry, but I'm not interested in having a relationship with anyone, like a romantic relationship. I need to focus on myself and my grades and my schoolwork and everything, and then if God puts a man in my life, then he does, but I'm not actively seeking out a guy, and that's not what I came to college to do. I came to college to get my degree. The next question is, how is the Wi-Fi? Honestly, that's such a good question. The Wi-Fi is so iffy. Anytime I open my laptop, it asks me to reconnect to the Wi-Fi, but you don't have to do anything except press cancel. And then last week, I was getting ready to start on my homework, and our whole dorm's Wi-Fi just stopped working. So yeah, we really have a problem with the Wi-Fi at our school, but I mean, that's fine. That's first world problems for sure. This person asked me a lot of really good questions, so I'm just going to kind of go through them. How do you make friends at college, and what are your experiences? Honestly, you make friends by joining the organizations. I'm a really shy and introverted person, so my first couple of years really, I did not have any friends because I kind of just made my friends in my classes, but I went home on the weekends and I wasn't fully 100% involved in a ton of organizations. So yeah, learn from my mistakes and definitely just dive in there. It won't hurt you to just dive in. You're gonna find nice people because everybody, even if they seem like they're not nervous, they are a bit nervous. I mean, this is a new experience for every single freshman and transfer student, so everybody wants to make friends, you know? So yeah, definitely join the organizations. And the upperclassmen are really nice about checking in on you and wanting to have lunch with you and stuff. My small group leaders are always checking on me, and they'll drive me home from Bible study and all that stuff. They're amazing. So definitely, honestly, find a good Christian group, even if you're not a Christian, but Christians are some of the best people around. They always have your back, so highly recommend that. Best choice I ever made was joining InterVarsity for sure. Study tips. start on your homework right away. Do not procrastinate. This is coming from a pro procrastinator. It piles up. It really does. Even if you have your classes every other day, I even have one class that's only once a week, and that will pile up, especially because you're like, oh, I have time to do this later, and you're not going to want to do it later. So it's best to just do it like right after class, honestly, which is a goal that I'm really going to try to make for myself this winter term and next semester. Have you faced opposition of faith in college, and how do you deal with it? Yes, because I'm a very conservative Christian, so I'm conservative politically and religiously, and my school has mostly liberal people, like liberal political people. So even if we are Christians, we sometimes disagree on like what God says is okay and what's not okay, but I find that it strengthens my view when I meet somebody that has an opposing view, because I get to listen to what they have to say, but that doesn't mean that I have to agree with it. But it's still good to be open to other people's ideas and stuff like that. And being a conservative Christian, it's not always met with the most, I guess, it's not generosity, but it's not going to be popular. But honestly, my take on things is if you're doing something right, it's not going to be popular. So you just have to deal with that. And it's better to have a few good friends that will back you than people who like you because you're doing what's popular, honestly. How do you incorporate God into your studies? I just talk about Jesus all the time to people. It doesn't matter, like honestly, if a professor says something, I'll be like, well, God said this, or like, I'll just talk about God all the time. Honestly, I really, really do. And people call me a Jesus freak, but honestly, that's a compliment, so yeah. Self-care ideas. Take breaks. I say for every hour and a half that you do work, do 10 minutes of a break. Like go on your phone, do something that you like to do. Also, sometimes I reward myself by watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. Just set up like a reward system for yourself, but don't make it super legalistic where like if you don't do literally 1 hour and 30 minutes of homework, you can't do your 10 minutes. You can still do that. Take a break. You don't have to go to every single club meeting to be involved in a club. So if you really don't feel like going, don't go. Just ask your friends to catch you up later, and I'm sure that they will. Just take some time to be by yourself. I eat a lot of meals by myself, which is not sad. So don't be like, oh, like, no, it's fine. Like, I love my alone time. Take time for yourself. Read your Bible. If you're not a Christian, just do something that you enjoy doing, and don't get so wrapped up in it that it causes you to procrastinate, but don't get so caught up in your work that it's like a chain or like something that weighs you down, because that's not healthy. Also, cut out those fake friends. Like if you notice that people are only trying to be your friend for one reason because you have something to give them, friendship is a two-way street, and you need to like cut that if they're not healthy for you. Like honestly, there's nothing wrong with cutting people out of your life that aren't supporting you. If you're only supporting them and they're being rude to you, or they're just there's a ton of red flags in toxic relationships. And now that I'm like out of those toxic friendships, I am so mad at myself that I didn't see them, but it is very hard to see when you're really close friends with someone. But just cut them. It is no problem with cutting people out of your life. The most embarrassing things that have happened to you. Honestly, I really don't have any embarrassing stories from college. Yeah, I really don't have any embarrassing stories. My first day experience. It was an interesting experience. My first half of my year of college was not the greatest time, so yeah. What have you learned from college, and how has college changed you? I've learned to not care what people think. I've learned that the traditional education system, like the primary school, kindergarten to 12th grade, doesn't really prepare you as much for college because it's a lot of independent study. I've learned that it's great to ask questions, speak up for what you believe in, because I'm a conservative, and sometimes there are other conservatives on campus who don't really want to speak up because they'll be met with some opposition and it scares them, which is rightfully so. When you're the minority in some situations, it really can be scary to speak up for yourself, but do it anyway, because there have been a ton of people after class who have been like, I'm so glad that you spoke up because I'm a conservative too, and like you speaking up made me want to speak up next time. And that's honestly like so awesome when people say that. When it comes to standing up for what you believe in, that also has to pertain to faith or anything that you're interested in. Go out of your comfort zone, way out of your comfort zone, because that's where you're gonna find the best people. Learn how to be by yourself, because you don't always have to be with someone. Don't overcommit yourself. Yeah, if you want me to make literally just like a college advice video, I would be more than happy to do that. Give this video a thumbs up or comment down below, or message me on any of my social media platforms if you think that that would be a good idea, and I'd be happy to do so. How to be confident. Just literally don't care what people think. And that has taken me, I'm 20, that's taken me such a long time, but like I have these bracelets and necklaces that I made. One says my bracelet says sparkle and my necklace says be the light. And some people have said that it's like childish that I wear them, but a lot of people have given me compliments on them. And like, if I didn't do that, that's like who I am. Like, I love glitter, so I made a bracelet that said sparkle and be the light is from Matthew 5:14. Like, he is the light of the world. So I wear those a lot, and I get compliments on them. So if I didn't make those bracelets, and if I had listened to the people who said that it was childish and I didn't wear them, then I wouldn't be inspiring anybody, because I'd be trying to conform to like the cookie cutter norm. So yeah, just don't care what anybody thinks. Be you, because that's how you're gonna make your true friends. If you're trying to be someone else, then you're always trying to keep up with those people and impress those people, and that is not healthy, and you're just gonna be miserable. So be yourself and be confident in yourself, because college, everybody's trying to figure themselves out, and you're gonna be lost if you're always trying to keep up with someone else. Study tips. Okay, so my good study habits are getting started right away, and my bad study habits are just watching Netflix or YouTube or taking a nap and not doing my work. But I'm really trying to cut that habit, because that is not a good habit to have. So yeah, those are all my questions. Oh, my last question is, what is my most memorable college memory? I guess joining university this year and just feeling like the overflow of love and acceptance from the Christian community is amazing, because I love God and I love those people. So it's really, really awesome. And I would highly recommend InterVarsity or any Christian group to anybody, if you're a Christian or not, because it's just a welcoming environment where you can just be yourself. So that is all the questions that I have today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other questions that you have for me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna try to upload more content and really, really mean it this time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.